Welcome into Onalaska High School, where we have our game of the week here in week number 6. It's an NBC battle between the Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Logan Rangers. Video of our high school football game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and on the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, over 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. Now, if it's anything like last year's game between these two in the regular season, we're in for another great one here from Onalaska. We'll get into it next on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and streaming live on our YouTube channel.
It's finally here. Football. The fall season. Last-minute projects before winter. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Skid steers, mini excavators, compact tractors, or whatever else you might need for your to-do list this fall. Let Bobcat of the Coulee region help you master that list with Bobcat's industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your project, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in
Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it and you bake it. Or choose the Coulee Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CouleeGB.com. Coulee Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell, the Chris Riggles team with RE/MAX in Onalaska would love to talk with you. Contact Chris with RE/MAX in Onalaska. It's the Hilltoppers and Rangers, our game of the week here this week. And last year it was a thriller. Onalaska was up by 3 scores. Logan got an onside kick. They came all the way back. They win the game, and then they beat them also in the postseason as well, Logan did. So Onalaska may be looking for a little revenge, and we're expecting a great one again here tonight.
Yeah, and, both these teams coming off of 2 different weeks. Of course, Logan losing to 1 point against Central last week, and Onalaska getting healthy in a hurry, beating Baraboo by a decisive margin, 51-13. Logan only dropped 2 positions in the poll. They're down to 7th in Division III, and Onalaska looking to get a win and get back into conference as they come in 1-2 in conference in this one. So for the Hilltoppers, this is a big game tonight. They really need to get this one if they want to get back into the race. And for Logan, they want to stay within that MVC title grasp, and they got to get past Onalaska to get with the top dogs. Talking about Central and Holman this week.
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to get a 5-way tie this year,
I don't think
but
so.
It's still possible.
That was a big win Holman had against Reedsburg last week.
It's certainly still possible, and we definitely will get a much tighter.
Who said Holman was going to win the MVC this year?
I don't recall.
I think I remember who said that.
Yeah.
All right, keep going.
I was just going to say this one could go a long way towards a 5-way. If Onalaska loses tonight, we're not going to get a 5-way tie, certainly. But we could easily get a 3 or 4-way tie by that point. If Onalaska wins tonight, well, then we may be having a different conversation.
Yeah, and real quick while we're talking, we know we have some issues with the stream, guys. There was a massive power outage in Onalaska today, and I think it's affecting the internet here at the school. They are working on it, so we are working on getting that back up as soon as possible. So we know there's a little bit of a delay right now, but we are working on it. And to answer your question, Aaron, absolutely. I think Onalaska knows this is a big, big night for them if they want to get back into it. And here's the thing, they're healthy. All right, they don't have Tristan Bowling tonight. That's really the only guy that won't be playing from the original starters. And it's a good timing against a really good and young, talented Logan Ranger team. Man, you talk about Tommy Check, but how about Maxime Roberts? He's had quite the year this year on the ground for Logan. They like it. There's no secret. They like to run the football a little bit. That's what they're going to do. And defensively, they're very stout up front. They have a very good offensive line.
Check out the large selection of grills and lawnmowers at Asa Holman. Stop in, pick one out, and Asa Holman will assemble and deliver straight to your front door. Asa Holman, Holman Drive. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll get to our Kevin Carlson AMC Coaches Show and speak with Onalaska head coach Tom Yashinsky. That's coming up next on ESPN La Crosse.
All right, bring it in. We got a lot of square footage to cover this season. Square feet! It's all about zone coverage. Make sure we got adequate flow through the routes. Coverage! We got to lock down those escape routes. Block the drafts. Draft! We got our best 5, Caden, Noah, BJ, Tanner, Jake. You got to protect Goodman. He's bringing the heat. And Fuego. All on you, Goodman. Make us proud.
Bring the heat this season. Call G&T.
For the best senior air conditioning, guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
Dad has always taught to us service, satisfaction. The customer is always right.
If our drivers create the mess, they know enough that they clean it up. Our container lids are always shut, containers are always in a neat, orderly fashion, and we take pride in that.
We feel that's our customer. It's our waste. It's our container. Got to get done. We can do whatever we can to make that happen.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor is proud to be an official game day sponsor of Cooley Region Sports. Every Friday, present your student ID and get $2 off every single item on our menu. Turn our $3 Kid Scoop into a $1 Kid Scoop when you present your student ID. Celebrate the football season with us at Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, and let's start a tradition where the fun never stops.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office, downtown West Salem.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. Tuesday is a great family day, and with it, we bring fried chicken and waffles, a creamy chicken lasagna to satisfy the whole family, and our fresh homemade meatloaf speaks for itself. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you stop on down to try this delicious menu. We look forward to seeing you. Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
It's Casey Vergine with Hansen & Associates in La Crosse. For nearly 20 years, we've done our best to help people in the Cooley region plan for retirement, and we'd love to do the same for you. Now, if you're asking yourself, how much do I need to retire, or how do I even start the process, let's talk. In fact, let's find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Welcome back into Onalaska High School. Great matchup tonight between the Logan Rangers and the Onalaska Hilltoppers. It's time for our Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show. For home, auto, life, and business insurance, contact Kevin Carlson. John Papadopoulos was able to catch up with Onalaska head coach Tom Yashinsky earlier this week. Here's their conversation.
Here we go again in the MVC. What are your thoughts 5 weeks in or so on this conference and where it's at as far as these records and seemingly a lot of parity again?
Yeah, it's kind of shaped up that way. Obviously, Holman with the win over Reedsburg puts themselves in a really good spot with, and Central with the win over Logan. And then them beating Reedsburg puts themselves in a really good spot. And I think those two play this week. So I think we'll have some clarity there. And whoever wins that game really is in probably the best spot in terms of landing themselves to the conference championship. But we addressed this after we lost to Holman. I told our team, I said, the conference championship is something that's been good. We've won, we've won or shared the last three in a row. I said, but that's really not our focus. Our focus is how do we get to a spot where when we hit playoffs, we can extend the season as long as we can. It's nice to win a conference championship, and that's recognized around here. But really, the goal is how deep can you go in the playoffs, and how do you get to a spot where your team is peaking at that point, so that when October and November roll around, you're still playing while everybody else, is watching. So that's the goal at the end of this whole thing.
All right, Tom, let's talk about the game tonight. This Logan team has played well. In particular, their defense has looked very good. Statistically, it's been pretty good. What are your thoughts on what you've been able to decipher this week on why they've been so good on that end?
They don't let you run the football. I mean, that's the big part of it. They never break their box. They're going to have 7 guys in the box no matter what. So they find every way possible to keep the box stacked so that it's tough to run. We haven't run the ball super great this year. Obviously, not having Kason Stetler for a while has diminished that. Ian has played well in the passing game. A lot better than I think even we thought, and we honestly needed him to because of how the injuries have taken a toll on us. I always try to build a red zone plan. How are you going to score in the red zone? Well, they only have 13 or 12 clips of them defending the red zone this year, so they simply don't let people get into the red zone to make it a plan where you have to defend it. So that's tough. They're really solid in that front 7. They do a lot of things that you have to prepare for, and they move people around, and they rotate a lot of guys in. So they just do a really good job up front. And they might not have the most talented kids, but they put them in spots where they can succeed, and they build to their kids' strengths. So they really always have had a great defense, and this year's no different.
You might prefer a little less drama this year, right? Between the 2 games last year, maybe, hopefully for your sake, maybe a little less drama in this one.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to make sure that we have as many guys up front as we can to make sure we don't give up an onside kick again. So that's obviously been an emphasis. But these games against Logan have always been tight the last handful of years. So we're expecting another one just like that, and that's probably the way it's going to go.
Tom, you touched on your passing game. Ian Cole has put up very good numbers this year. He seems like he's got total command of this offense now. How would you sort of describe the first half of the season, the way your offense has evolved as you get ready to try and penetrate through this Logan defense?
We planned on coming in and really running the ball, and then when Kason went down versus Holman, that kind of threw a fork in that plan for a little bit. The hard thing about that Holman game was we were down to our 4th-string running back within 15 minutes. So Kason got hurt. Carson Zineker, our second guy, got hurt early on in that game and really wasn't himself. Our 3rd-string guy had an allergic reaction and went to the hospital in pregame, so he never even got in the game. And then Adam Kuhn, the sophomore, who we like Adam, but you don't buy green bananas because you want them today. You kind of hope that they can wait a little bit and mature and see what you got. And he was in the game, and he's been in the game ever since. He's been our starter for the past 3 weeks, or really since Holman now. And he's done a good job, but he's still a sophomore, and there's still a lot of learning to be done. So Ian's really shouldered the burden of that time frame, and he's done a good job. Obviously, the Reedsburg game was tough, and it wasn't necessarily his fault. We couldn't pass protect. He was on the run all night. They were really good up front, and they had some good players in the secondary. So it didn't look great that night, but we got the ship righted against Baraboo. And Ian does a really good job of knowing where the ball needs to go, and he does a good job of avoiding pressure. He really has done a great job, and probably better than even we expected, which was good because we needed that.
That was the Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show. For home, auto, life, and business insurance, contact Kevin Carlson. Logan and Onalaska, an important battle for the MVC standings when we come back on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and streaming live on YouTube.
It's Casey Virgin with
It's finally here. Football. The fall season. Last-minute projects before winter. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Skid steers, mini excavators, compact tractors, or whatever else you might need for your to-do list this fall. Let Bobcat of the Coulee region help you master that list with Bobcat's industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your project, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it and you bake it. Or choose the Coulee Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CouleeGB.com. Coulee Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit OnalaskaRealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All right, bring it in. We got a lot of square footage to cover this season. Square feet! It's all about zone coverage. Make sure we got adequate flow through the routes. Coverage! We gotta lock down those escape routes. Block the drafts. Draft! We got our best five, Caden, Noah, BJ, Tanner, Jake. You gotta protect Goodman. He's bringing the heat. And Fuego. All on you, Goodman. Make us proud.
Bring the heat this season. Call G&T.
For the best senior air conditioning guaranteed.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Coulee region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Coulee region.
Serving the Coulee region since 1983, Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Center, proud sponsor of high school football. Stop by North Country Steak Buffet for all you can eat steaks, burgers, chicken, and pork chops, plus North Country's fresh salad bar, largest in La Crosse. North Country Steak Buffet.
That would be my key to the game if I wasn't working, is a nice salad from North Country Steak Buffet.
What is it tonight?
I really think it's stopping Maxime Roberts. I think if Onalaska shuts him down and makes Tommy Check, make some more decisions, especially on third down, even though Tommy's been great. Remember, he's a sophomore. He's young. He's still learning the position. He hasn't really played, Onalaska's defense is very underrated. I think they're very good, especially when they're healthy. This might be the best defense that Logan's played so far this season. No discredit to Central, okay, but Anna's got some talent on all levels when they're healthy.
If you want to run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. Noble specializes in business insurance, can help you with home and auto as well. Noble Insurance just up the hill, Main Street in Onalaska. We'll take a break. Kickoff right around the corner on ESPN La Crosse.
With football season here, what better time to grill out? And if it's time for a new grill, what better place to go than Ace of Holman? A full stock of grills, and of course, all you have to do is pick one out. And at Ace of Holman, they will assemble and deliver your grill right to your front door. Hey, it's football season. For all of your grilling supplies, or if you're looking for a new grill, Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Bobcat's your home for industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your fall project list, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee Region in Dressbach or visit bobcatofthecouleeregion.com. And Pepsi Bubbler is an antioxidant sparkling water that boosts, energizes, and restores balance. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and natural caffeine. We're just about set here for Week 6 to begin our game of the week. The Onalaska Hilltoppers and the Logan Rangers. Kickoff coming up right after this on ESPN La Crosse 105.5 and streaming live on our YouTube channel.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor is proud to be an official game day sponsor of Coulee Region Sports. Every Friday, present your student ID and get $2 off every single item on our menu. Turn our $3 Kid Scoop into a $1 Kid Scoop when you present your student ID. Celebrate the football season with us at Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, and let's start a tradition where the fun never stops.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Video of our high school football game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, over 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream.
And I just wanted to state one more time, we do understand the stream is a little slow tonight. There has been Wi-Fi and internet issues here at the school today. There is an IT technician on site now, so we're hoping to get that improved. However, we have what we have currently.
Yes. So bear with us through the game.
I mean, you have to bear with us.
That's on our videos.
You have to bear with us talking, and that's enough.
That's on our video side. If you're on our radio side, things should sound quite clear, unless obviously you're out of a farther enough range, I guess. But we're ready for kickoff here. Onalaska's in the all purples with the white helmets, purple trim on the helmets, white lettering and numbering, and trim on the jerseys. The Rangers are in the all whites with the red helmets, red lettering, red trim, and numbering as well. And Logan will kick off to begin the game left to right. I believe I saw this correctly. I'm doubting myself because this doesn't happen often, but Onalaska chose to receive the opening kickoff.
I don't think you're seeing things. I think the Hilltoppers want the ball.
Kickoff is away. It's a spiral kick received at the 35-yard line, and just going down about the 41-yard line is Nolan Culpit. And the Hilltoppers, with great starting field position, will be their own 41.
Ian Cole going to come out. He had a great week last week, 234 yards in the air, 3 touchdowns against Baraboo. He's had a great season. He's led the Hilltoppers to some pretty good victories this year. And again, we got to look back at the game against Reedsburg because they were really injured in that game, and I think that really affected their performance. They're back healthy, and I expect them to be ready for tonight's game for sure.
It's a great Logan defense, especially against the run.
15 points a game. That's all they've allowed.
They do not let you run the ball, and Onalaska will try to run it on first down. It'll be up the middle and a decent gain, maybe just shy of the 45-yard line, a gain of 3 for Kason Stetler. He is back into the lineup for the Hilltoppers, missing the past few weeks with injury, and they're very happy to get him back. They were down to their 4th string running back the past couple of weeks against Holman and Reedsburg, maybe 2 of the best teams in this conference. And a jump. Off sides on Ivan Yustenis over on the near side of the defensive line. He might have been lined up in the neutral zone before the play. So 5 free yards for the Hilltoppers here. And it'll be 2nd and 2. Ball just shy of midfield. They're going to run it again. Stetler up the middle, breaks a tackle, and then tackled down by the feet. Tackle made by Xander Johnson right at midfield.
And you talked about Logan's defense, and that's where they're strong, Aaron, right up front. They have some good athletes. They move along the line of scrimmage really well, and the quickness of the hands and the feet of some of the Ranger defenders is impressive to watch, that's for sure.
That was Jesse Likey on the tackle, rather. And it's 3rd and 1 for Onalaska. Exactly 1 yard to get here. They switch formation. Stetler now on the left of Cole. Takes the snap, hands off. Stetler in the backfield, breaks the tackle, and he got just enough for the first down. The Rangers had him, but it is tough to bring down Stetler on that first chance.
Yeah, and again, a nice little stutter step move to bust that out, and that's what Stetler's good at. He's good at making people miss and getting some additional yardage just based off his athleticism.
You can already see Logan really staunch against the run.
Oh, yeah.
They do not let you run the ball.
They are so quick to react.
They keep 7 men in the box at all times. Force you to throw against them. Cole will take the snap. He'll give it to Stetler again. He's breaking tackles again. And this time, elbows just shy of the 45-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3, maybe 4.
Again, a nice broken tackle again by Stetler. And he looks very much more healthy than he has, I would say, at this point in the season, getting some time to heal up. And you got to think Onalaska is baiting for play action here at some point.
Formation switch again. Tight ends come in tighter. Stetler to the left of Cole, and they will throw this time. It's going to be an out route, and Cole had that slip out of his hand. It looked like way near the line of scrimmage. It's going to be an incredible catch, honestly, that time by Luke Siegel, who made a diving catch for 1 yard.
Yeah, it came out very awkwardly, like you said, Aaron, almost like, it slipped, and it's been very uncharacteristically warm today, so might be some condensation on the field as it's starting to cool down.
Be 3rd down and 4 or 5 here for Onalaska on their opening drive of the night. Cole will roll out to the left, set his feet, fire across the middle. It is caught. Brendan Chenault is there at the 35-yard line. Another first down for the Hilltoppers.
Yeah, nice throw here by Cole. Nice pocket. I like the fact that he just rolls out to create some more time here for the completion. And again, a great throw to Chenault. A great conversion for the Hilltoppers on that play. Very well done.
Chenault getting a few extra routes probably this week. No Tristan Moling for the Hilltoppers. I believe he is the lone Hilltopper out to injury.
Yep, only starter
tonight.
to not play tonight. So the Hilltoppers are very healthy, but Moling is a big loss.
Plays both sides for the Hilltoppers, corner and receiver. Cole takes a snap. He'll turn the hand to Carson Zinneker. There's some room along that right side, and that's because there's a hold as Zinneker goes on the right sideline, stepped out of bounds way back at the 20, but this one is coming back.
Yeah, it's going to be on the right tackle, Aiden Knopp, I believe.
There's a reason why there's a whole lot of room over there.
No one ever said that when Barry Sanders ran the ball.
He created the room.
He did. He was amazing.
So
no argument for me who the best running back of all time is.
Eddie Lacy.
Cheeseburger Eddie.
So 10-yard penalty on the Hill. That's not what you're going with?
Definitely not.
Oh, okay.
No, I tell you what, though, his career, though short, was productive.
10-yard penalty on the Hilltoppers. We'll move him back to the 45-yard line. Carson Zinneker to the right of Cole. Great to see Zinneker back as well. He's been injured for the past couple of weeks. Cole rolls out left, fires a tight out route to Chenault, breaking tackles and steps out of bounds across the 40 to about the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 8.
Yeah, Eddie Lacy wasn't eating enough salads at North Country Steak Buffet. Really well-designed rollout on that play by the Hilltoppers.
Trips to the near tight side, now in motion, left to right. Josh Phillips on the sprint. Cole looking left, fires left with a tunnel screen. They've got Chenault with open space up the middle of the field. There he goes inside the 10-yard line.
Beautifully executed on this play, and again, they use Josh Phillips as a decoy here on a jet toss. Come out, they bring out the guard, left tackle, swing this out, and look at that room for Chenault. He almost broke this all the way to the end zone. Another well and very timely play by the Hilltoppers. They've been doing it all year. Again, I think this coaching staff for Onalaska is the best in the area.
So first down and goal for the Hilltoppers. Ball at the 9-yard line. Stetler back in. They'll send a man in motion from right to left. That's Siegel. They'll hand it off. Stetler up the middle, and he is tackled outside the 5 at about the 6-yard line for a gain of 3. You heard Tom Yashinsky, head coach for the Hilltoppers, in the pregame coaches show, Kevin Carlson AC coaches show, about how the Rangers don't let you get into the red zone, so it's hard to tell how they play defense in the red zone because they've only had less than 20 snaps in the red zone as a defense.
Yeah, and you can see why they're so good up front. They're just quick to the ball, and they react very nicely. He also taught me about shopping for bananas, which I thought was very good.
Again, another formation shift for the Hilltoppers, who switch into an I formation. Egan, tight end, sets up on the left side here. With the H-back over that side, they'll give to Stetler, working left, trying to cut outside, and he is tackled in the backfield. Great pursuit by the Rangers. In on the tackle, Victor Krenvaha was the first one in there. Also, Andrew Stanton. It's a loss of 1 for Stetler. It'll be 3rd and goal at the 7. Over half of this quarter already over on this opening drive for the Hilltoppers. Trips out to the right. Cole will look to throw. He's pressured on the run. Across the middle, it's a caught for a touchdown! Tanner Siebert on a slant route from right to left, and Cole running left to right, found him across the body, and the Hilltoppers lead 6-0.
Again, Ian Cole makes this play happen with just his legs, and good protection. He gets some pressure. Blitz wasn't picked up, so Ian just makes a great play rolling to his right, middle of the field, and what a great throw on the connection for the touchdown. Ian Cole made that happen, Aaron, just from his athleticism.
Extra point is up and good. It's 7-0 Hilltoppers. Logan will get their first offensive possession when we come back on ESPN La Crosse.
All right, bring it in. We got a lot of square footage to cover this season. Square feet! It's all about zone coverage. Make sure we got adequate flow through the routes. Coverage! We got to lock down those escape routes. Block the drafts. Drafts! We got our best 5, Caden, Noah, BJ, Tanner, Jake. You got to protect Goodman. He's bringing the heat. En fuego. All on you, Goodman. Make us proud.
Bring the heat this season. Call G&T.
For the best senior air conditioning guaranteed.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Union State Bank's proudly supporting local athletes who make our hometowns proud. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. 6-minute, 32-second drive for the Hilltoppers, and they score, lead at 7-0 as they squib one up the middle of the field. It is returned. Big boy return for Sam King up along the right side, just shy of the 40-yard line, and Logan will start at about their own 38.
By a trio of Hilltoppers, as the Rangers begin their opening possession at the 39 of Logan.
That's a big return man. I don't know.
It's a big running back.
I don't know if I'd like to tackle that guy.
He's listed as running back, linebacker.
Wow, that's quite the athlete right there.
Yeah.
Can he do a backflip?
That
would
we'll
be
have to
even
ask
more.
him after the game.
Maybe we'll get a chance. Who knows?
Logan starts at their own 39-yard line. Tommy Check takes a snap, hands off to his lead back, Maxime Roberts, who's tackled in the backfield for a loss of 1.
Great penetration by Onalaska's defense. And again, I think that this unit is very underrated here in the area.
A loss of 1 yard on the play.
So it'll be 2nd and 11 for the Rangers. Tommy Check taking over for his brother, Bradley Check, who's the quarterback last year. Here's a pitch out to the right side. Roberts breaking tackles, gives a stiff arm, and that is a hard-fought 1 yard to get back to the line of scrimmage originally. And it'll be 3rd and 10. So Tommy was the leading receiver last year alongside, it's kind of number 2 wide receiver, I should say, as a freshman. Takes over as the quarterback, Bradley Check. And well known as probably the best season of anyone in the Cooley region. 50-plus touchdowns total last year. Tommy's going to throw, slant route. It's on the money. Andrew Stanton makes the grab. Over in the Hilltopper territory, inside the 45 to the 44-yard line, and that is a rifle from Tommy Check to Andrew Stanton. That's an 18-yard completion officially. That's a really good throw from Tommy Check. Good arm strength there. He'll hand off on the end around to Jackson Bosch, and that goes nowhere. They're going to lose 3 yards on the play, all the way back to the 46-yard line. So 3 carries for -3 yards so far for the Logan offense. But they are in Hilltop. Check takes the snap, looking to throw. Now he'll run. The quarterback designed to run. He's going to break a tackle initially, but not going to come close to first down. Maybe just setting up a 4th down play here as he gets to about the 38-yard line for a gain of 4. That sets up a more manageable 4th down and 5. And Logan's going to go for it here. No real use in punting at this spot. Probably only gain, at best, 20 yards, 25 yards of field position, depending on how good of a punter you have. Receiver out to the right, 2 left for Check. Roberts in the backfield, and Check will roll out left, now set his feet. He's going to fire an out route. Stanton makes the grab, and he is inside the 25. That ball was rifled, and Stanton caught it on his far side shoulder from where Check was throwing it, and a first down for the Rangers.
Inside the 30 and the 25 to the 22-yard line.
16-yard gain for the first down. Tell you what, Tommy Check really impressing with that arm strength so far.
Yeah, and he looks comfortable. Talk about the youth. It doesn't matter when you got talent.
They're going to run up the middle with Check. He will get inside the red zone, just shy of the 15, probably mark it around the 16-yard line, and a gain of 6.
Sorry, Aaron, I'm trying to help us with our technical concerns. But what a drive here by the Rangers to answer Onalaska. You can see why Onalaska wanted to take the ball first right away, right?
Couple of 3rd and 4th down pickups for the Rangers on this drive. Have them at the 16-yard line. Now 2nd and 4. They will give it to Roberts up the middle, and he will pick up the first down right up at the 10-yard line. And it'll be, I believe, 1st and goal here for Logan. And it will be. Knows the football, touching the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal for the Rangers. Under a minute to go here in our first quarter. This is just the first drive of the game for the Rangers. Check will hand off. Roberts up the middle, navigating, and he will get just shy of the 5, maybe to the 6-yard line for a gain of 4. Onalaska took over 6.5 minutes on their opening drive to score a touchdown. Logan's got 25 seconds left in the quarter here on their opening drive. Fast-moving game here so far, 7-0 Onalaska. They scored on a 3rd and goal, 7-yard pass from Ian Cole to Tanner Siebert. 10 seconds to go in the quarter. We'll see if Logan wants to run the play or if they just hold off. Check will take the snap. He'll hand off. Roberts working that left side, breaking a tackle, and he will walk into the end zone. Touchdown Logan with 1.8 in the first quarter, and it is 7-6 pending the extra point.
Yep, and just a simple trap to the left-hand side. Good execution by the Rangers. Great blocking up front, and what a block on the outside by Hudson Davis to set that up. And easy pickings for Maxime Roberts, who's been one of the best backs in the area so far this season in the Cooley region.
And Logan will go for 2. So no extra point for the Rangers here. They'll go for 2. Everyone on the line except for Check and his Backfield mate Roberts. They're going to run it with check. He's going to muscle his way up the middle. I think he's short. He is.
Yeah, he is.
They stopped him just inside the 1, and Onalaska will take a 7-6 lead into the second quarter, pending a kickoff return. We'll get to that final play of the quarter when we come back on ESPN La Crosse.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet, bringing you some tasteful tips on how to savor your hunger. Wednesday, we have all-you-can-eat wings that feature Frank's Red Hot, garlic lemon pepper, Jamaican jerk, and new barbecue ranch to go along with our rotating specialty pizzas, from pepperoni and sausage all the way to chicken bacon ranch. Also, our tasty teriyaki beef and broccoli you all love. What are you waiting for? Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
Back here at Onalaska High School. And Logan will kick it away after their touchdown. Sam King will try an onside kick. It is bobbled. It's loose. Did Onalaska maintain possession after the bobble? They did. It is recovered by Lucas Philbach, and that ends the first quarter. 7-6. We saw just 2 possessions total in our first quarter. We'll see what Onalaska's offense has in store when we come back on ESPN La Crosse.
It's finally here. Football. The fall season. Last-minute projects before winter. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Skid steers, mini excavators, compact tractors, or whatever else you might need for your to-do list this fall. Let Bobcat of the Coulee region help you master that list with Bobcat's industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your project, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex, yet homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit OnalaskaRealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Beginning the second quarter here at Onalaska High School. Hilltoppers have it at their own 46. He is ushered out of bounds just shy of the 35-yard line, and there's a flag down by where the punt happened. Missed what happened, but that's probably going to be running into the punter. We'll see what they come up with here. Little discussion. Seen the side judge over here and our head referee. Now a discussion with Coach Yashinsky, I think, to see what his option is of the penalty. And it looks like it's going to be Ranger ball. So they're going to say it was after the play. So it'll be Ranger ball, but they're going to be backed up way back in their own territory, inside their own 15. We'll see where they mark the ball officially here.
Logan has the ball.
And they'll mark it at the 13. So Logan starts at their own 13-yard line, trailing 7-6 with 10:57 to go in our second quarter. Check in the backfield by himself. Bosch in motion, left to right. Check will keep it along the left side, right over that left guard. There's some good room up to the 20-yard line for a gain of 7.
Well-designed play. Tommy Check using his instincts and just going right off of that left side on a nice trap play.
Second and 3, handoff Maxim Roberts looking for room. There
Nothing.
isn't any. Back to the line of scrimmage he goes, and it'll be 3rd and 3.
Again, Onalaska's defense really underrated, Aaron. They're so quick, and they do a good job at the point of attack. They read that play very quickly and made a quick tackle on one of the better backs in the area, Maxim Roberts.
7-6 our score. Onalaska leading Logan in our game of the week. Both teams went down the field in their opening possessions. Onalaska had a 3-and-out. And now Logan with their second possession. Low snap, handoff. Roberts working the left side, trying to muscle his way through, and he's got it. Up to the 24-yard line, a gain of 4 and a first down for Logan.
Yeah, great push up front and a really good job by Justice Parcher, the junior, 6', 225, getting to the second level and sealing the outside linebacker to help Roberts out on that first down. Again, I want to apologize for the video. I have been working on it in the background. This is about the best we're going to get, Aaron, so I apologize in advance. So the school does not have internet. They are not getting Wi-Fi back up. This is what we're running with.
1st and 10, 9 minutes to go, second quarter. Check fakes the handoff. Looking down the middle of the field, he's got a man with a step, and he overthrew him by 2 or 3 yards. He had Bubba Lever streaking down the seam all alone, and Check overthrew him incomplete.
Yeah, and you said it, right behind the safety, and a big opportunity for Tommy Check. He gets to show off the cannon. Good pocket, good throw, and just out of the reach of the intended receiver.
Had to put a little air on it
to
get over that safety, and too much air.
Yeah, Grayson Andel that time was playing up, I think, for the run, and that was a good time to call that play action. Casey Noble, Tom Yashinsky playing chess again.
Check fakes the handoff and will run along the right side, and he's stacked up, ball's loose, and the Hilltoppers jumped on top of it. Turnover on the fumble, and Onalaska takes over inside the Logan 25.
Carson Zinniger back in the lineup, huh? And he makes a great play on Tommy Check taking the ball away. Did they miss him at the second level the last couple weeks, and comes back with an impactful play, and Onalaska has a short field to work with.
So the lost fumble gives Onalaska great field position here at the Logan 24. 2 men in the backfield to the left of Cole. They will hand off to, throw a screenplay over to the left. And good pressure by Istenis again along that right side.
Istenis got a hand on that too, Aaron. That was a tip ball. They were trying to run a quick screen.
He's been
out
in on
Zinniger.
About 3 or 4 pressures already.
It's almost like they were trying to give Zinniger the ball to score after the fumble to see if they could catch him off guard.
Confusion here in the formation. Now Onalaska ready to go. 2 receivers right. And now they'll switch formations. Stetler to the left of Cole. And they're going to throw a screenplay over to the right. Chenault, tougher catch this time across the middle of the field with great blocking. And Chenault is in on touchdown. A middle screen for 24 yards. And the Hilltoppers extend their lead to 13-6.
And again, well executed. And they're playing off Stetler on the run, anticipating that. And just a great play here by the Hilltoppers setting this up. Cole, Bates, good job by the offensive lineman to set that up, getting to the second level and getting some blocking. And Chenault does the rest. And the Hilltoppers with a short field convert. That could be one of the biggest turning points of this game, Aaron.
Zimmer on for the extra point. He drills it. 14-6, Onalaska with the lead. Our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. Tuesday is a great family day, and with it we bring fried chicken and waffles, a creamy chicken lasagna to satisfy the whole family, and our fresh homemade meatloaf speaks for itself. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you stop on down to try this delicious menu. We look forward to seeing you. Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Squib kick here from the Hilltoppers. It's taken up the middle by Bosch across the 30 to the 32-yard line, and Logan will start there following the turnover and the touchdown on the 24-yard pass. Oh, middle screen from Cole to Brendan
Yeah,
Chenault.
I want to watch it again, Aaron, because they've just ran this to perfection twice now. The ball was even tipped, and Chenault makes a good play on the football. Look at the lineman, Aiden Canott, down the field to help with that. I mean, that's just good execution, getting down there. Traden McCoy getting down there and making a good play. Onalaska just so athletic and does a good job of preparing their kids.
Check will take the snap, and quarterback
Slipped.
run. He slipped down. Back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing on the carry. Well, part of that also is Logan keeps so many guys near the line of scrimmage that there's only so many guys out there to stop a screen play.
And you got to know that Tom Yashinsky sees that in the film. And you know how much of a film junkie the guy is. I mean, he sees that. He's going to take advantage of his speed on the outside and make some of those big guys, you know, work a little bit harder than they normally would. And that's great strategy. I know what it's like to work hard as a big guy. It's kind of hard.
Stanton in motion left to right, and a false start on Logan.
Like left tackle flinch.
Now 2nd and 15 for the Rangers. Official timeout. Something in the huddle, maybe Tommy check.
Yeah, possibly. Some blood maybe.
Taking him out for some reason. And they will bring in, I believe, Hudson Davis.
Yep.
Well, Hudson Davis is going to be a tight end. I'm going to figure out who they put at quarterback here. And they will hand off to Roberts, working left side. Good blocking, skips through, just shy of the 35-yard line. And maybe Stanton playing quarterback?
Yeah, I believe, is it 14?
Yeah.
Is that who's in there right now? Yep, Andrew Stanton. Great block by Bubba Weaver on the outside to set that up. Tommy's coming back in now. I wish I had a guy in my family named Bubba.
6.5 to go, second quarter. Check takes the snap, looks to throw. Rolling right, rolling. Now he'll fire deep down the field. It's incomplete, and there is no penalty on the back end there. Good coverage by Josh Phillips as they were looking for Ryan Thurman. And it'll be likely a punt here for
Yeah,
the
this
Rangers.
is great coverage by Phillips. Look at this. Comes in at the last second, knocks it away from Bubba Phillips, and that's exactly how you play corner. Josh Phillips getting some more opportunities as a senior. He's a great athlete, great track athlete, for those that don't know. Very fast. I was never fast, unless there was something at North Country Steak Buffet to eat. Aaron, cheap plug for them.
They will punt. Low snap. Tommy Check punts it away. Good high punt, and it is caught at the 32-yard line on a couple of knees. And Onalaska will start at their own 32-yard line.
Big drive here for Logan's defense. They don't want Onalaska to go up 2 scores on them in this situation, so they got to shut down Onalaska. And the Hilltoppers have all the momentum right now with the way that they're able to move the football and how their defense is playing against Logan's running attack. Been really impressed with their ability to close on Bradley Check and Maxime Roberts, who have really had a lot of their way this season on the ground.
First and 10 for the Hilltoppers. They'll go again. 2 men line up to the left side of Cole in the backfield. They'll run that same play with a screen play to Siegel. Man blocking out front is Chenault. Turning the corner. First down for Luke Siegel. 7-yard line. It's a gain of 15 on first down.
And again, you talked about it. How many guys they're putting at the line of scrimmage to stop the run is what Onalaska is really calling their plays based on right now. They're really watching that, and then they're deciding to do a middle screen or just a quick, flag route out to the running back or whatever it would be just to get a mismatch.
First and 10 again at the 47. They'll hand it off this time to Stetler, and maybe a yard. Maybe.
Yeah, I was going to say it's going to be pretty close.
Probably 0 on the carry. Second and 10.
Gavin Kryling in on the tackle. We talked about Ivan Yustenis, and he's been all over the field for the Rangers early in this first half. He was in on that play as well.
And a bleeding. You hear something of that nature for the Hilltopper coming out. Teague Simmons.
Something
maybe a
with his
helmet
helmet,
issue.
yeah.
And they are going to just bring in Trade McCoy. He's got to come off for a play. So McCoy will replace him for a play.
Yeah, McCoy had a great block on that middle screen on the touchdown the last series.
Second and 10 for the Hilltoppers. 5:20 to go in our second quarter. 14-6 Hilltopper lead. Screen play out to the right this time. Caught over the shoulder by Siegel, and he is tackled nicely. Great pursuit that time by Brigson Schaffer. Little slip from Siegel helped him out, but Schaffer was there right away.
Yeah, and Schaffer does a great job reacting to this. This is a great tackle in the open field on a talented athlete. Great defense by the Rangers.
3rd and 11 now for Onalaska's offense. Trying to add on to their 14-6 lead. Cole, simple drop back, looking down the right side. He's got his man. It's a diving catch. Oh, what a grab by Tanner Siebert. Reaching out with his fingertips to make a diving grab all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
And Logan doesn't bring any pressure here, so Ian Cole's got a good pocket. And this is just a straight seam route in between the zone. Perfect ball placement, and look at that catch by Siebert. That is money. What a year,
Mark
Ian.
him at the 24.
What a year Ian Cole's having, huh, Aaron? That's just another great ball and a good read on that defense.
So they have 1st and 10 once again. And it'll be a handoff. Stetler up the middle, and he is grabbed right away again. And that's Schaffer with the tackle. And there is is nothing for Stetler again. That's 3 consecutive runs for 0 yards for Onalaska.
Yeah, Scheffler just came up and snuffed that out immediately. You know, unsung play is Jesse Likey. You called him out earlier, Aaron, but he seems to be taking on 2 guys every single time. The big kid.
Second and 10. Trips out to the left for the Hilltoppers. Cole will roll that way, looking, and he'll try an out route and just way overthrew his intended receiver, Siegel. 3rd and 10.
Yeah, Ian got a little too excited on that one. There was some pressure coming on the left side.
G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, a local family-owned company in West Salem, proudly serving residential and commercial customers, providing free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, West Salem. Onalaska leading 14-6, 3:26 to go second quarter. They're on the move at the 24-yard line of the Logan Rangers. Cole will drop back to throw, rolling out right, a little bit of pressure. Now he'll throw across the middle. It's incomplete. A great breakup that time by Jackson Bosch. It was caught by Siebert, and Bosch came in and brought the shoulder right to the football and knocked it out.
Yeah, and Onalaska's offensive line really gave Ian Cole some extra time. Really good blitz pickup. He just couldn't complete the pass. Good idea on the location of the throw in between the zone. Just couldn't come up with the catch.
I always think about this. Onalaska, this is like a no doubt go for it. If you're in a
absolutely.
If you're in a different part of the state, you're like, oh yeah, field goal.
Yep.
And you're kicking a 41-yarder to go up 17-6 here. But teams in this area just don't have that capability.
Unless you're Holman.
Trips out to the left on 4th down. Cole under pressure, breaks out of it. Now he's rolling. Now he stops, sets his feet, fires towards the sideline. Incomplete. Siegel tried to keep a foot in, but the Hilltoppers come up empty in a big stop for the Ranger defense.
And that's what Logan needed right there, is to get a stop and get back on the field and see if they can get one in before half. And now the pressure's back on the Hilltopper defense. They've played so well in this first half. This is a big series for them now to get a stop so Logan doesn't get a score before they go into halftime.
Yeah, Logan gets the ball to begin the second half as well, so a chance for them to double up. 3:06 to go, rather 3:09 to go in our second quarter. Logan all 3 timeouts, both teams all 3 timeouts.
Isn't it fun when these two teams play each other,
Yeah.
Aaron?
They've had some great matchups over the last
entertainment
handful of
value
years.
is way better than you and I talking.
Check will take the snap and keep it himself, and there is nothing. First one in there, Carson Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell reading that immediately. I believe it was a 0 blitz for the middle linebacker. That's a good call by the defense. I actually meant me talking. You could talk, and everybody listens to you.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Clock running, 2.5 to go, second quarter. 2nd and 11 here for Logan. Tommy fakes the handoff. Now he'll fire right. Stanton's there, and a great catch on the out route. Well contested that time by Siebert. And Stanton makes a grab across the 30 up to the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 8, and it's 3rd and 3.
That was a great throw by Tommy Check, too. He showed off a little bit of some arm action on that one. Stanton with a great catch. Great immediate tackle, though, by Onalaska's defense. You have to say Ana's defense has played very well in this first half.
I think MVC coaches are not looking forward to facing Tommy Check
Absolutely
for the next 2 years after this.
Yep.
The flag comes in at the
snap. It's got to be against Logan.
It's a first down on the run by Check. Legal formation if it's on Logan.
I think one of the backs wasn't set properly before the snap.
Otherwise, offsides on the Hilltoppers. And it looks like it's an illegal formation. Yep, legal shift. So a 5-yard penalty. It takes away a first down for the Rangers on 3rd down, and now sets up 3rd and 8.
So if Anna gets a stop here, obviously Logan's going to have to punt. They don't want to give a 4th down opportunity to that defense to convert and get a short field. Well, that's what I would do anyway. I don't know about you, Aaron, but.
Third and 8, 140 and counting now in the second quarter. I think Logan's going to take their time here. Run off as much clock as they can. And now they'll take the snap. Check. Nearly fell down. He's on the run. Up the middle. He's got the first down. Lowers the shoulder across the 40-yard line.
It's a big run by probably the area's biggest future star here in Tommy Check. He even slips, Aaron, and gives on his defense a second. Lost his mouth guard in the process and gets the first down.
Now Logan's on the move. 3 timeouts, and they're going to get going a little faster here with a minute 10.
Going to say some urgency here.
Ball at their own 41. Check takes a snap, straight drop back. He'll fire along the right side, way too high for Stanton. Good coverage by Josh Phillips.
I just had a squirrel moment. I think I saw some kid out there on the hill with a lightsaber, so I was checking that out. Sorry.
Well, that kid meat sweats up on the hill the past couple of years.
Yeah, you know, it's not what we're accustomed to.
New era.
Maybe it's because they know I've lost weight on the hill and they don't want to tempt me with meats. I'm not sure.
2nd and 10. 2 receivers left, 2 right for the Rangers. Check will run it himself, looking that right side, and not much there. Got a yard. 3rd and 9.
On his defense, I think, has played very well in this first half. And another long 3rd down situation here for Logan. Yeah, they're taking a lot of time here.
Yeah, I think maybe they're content maybe letting this get lower here.
Yeah.
Not allowing the Hilltoppers a possession if they don't convert on 3rd and 8. Check, looking to throw. He's got deep. He's got a man. It is caught! And on the run, there goes Charlie Zellner down to the 19-yard line. And Logan's going to call a timeout here with 16 seconds.
Yeah, and this throw by Tommy Check and the defensive back bit and went for the interception instead of looking at the receiver. And that's just a big play for the Rangers here in this situation. Great job by Zellner to look at the ball and come back to it. But Grayson Andel's got to do a better job of staying with his man in that situation. It's a big play for the Rangers.
So Zellner goes 39 yards and a timeout. Logan, we'll be right back in 30 seconds on ESPN La Crosse.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Place to meet your family and friends before or after the game in downtown West Salem is Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. Made from scratch daily lunch specials. Find them on Facebook, Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. So it's 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line for Logan with 16.6 to go, and they do still have 2 timeouts. Maybe the cost of running down the clock is that you only have 16 seconds remaining.
Well, I think it's smart, if they don't convert that, obviously you're going to have a punting situation and give Anna the ball back, but they convert. Now they got possibly 2 plays here.
It's a value proposition there, and Logan's going to throw now. Yep. They've got a man across the middle. Great play by Carson Zinneker. They had Andrew Stanton open on the skinny post, and Zinneker got his hand on it.
Yeah, great play by Zinneker, and he's just in a zone right here. Tommy just wants to gun it over the middle. And a good reaction at the last second, knocking that down.
He had him too.
He did.
And now 2nd down with 12 seconds to go. 3 plays if you're hurrying for the Rangers.
I would try to go over the top with the size.
Check going to throw.
Yep.
Now pressured. He's on the run, and he is tackled in the backfield. It's a sack. And a timeout, Logan. I don't know who it was that got to him, but Check just could not get away.
Carson Campbell, I believe, gets the sack, 32 for the Hilltoppers. Great job coming off the edge. Great swim move.
We're going to mark it back at the 24-yard line, and we'll keep it here with 4 seconds to go. Now you're definitely out of field goal range. Maybe before at the 18 you had a potential for a field goal, at least a try, but we were talking earlier, 40 yards in the Cooley region is pretty much unheard of, so you got to throw deep now.
I think the only team that could probably take this shot is Holman, don't you?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think anybody else in this area has a kicker that can hit the distance. So you got to think it's go for it territory here.
That means a deep ball to the end zone.
Yeah, I would be definitely looking at Bubba Lever in this situation. 15. They added some time back, 5.2 seconds now on the clock. So 2 down territory here, Aaron.
You can maybe get 2 plays off. It'd have to be a very quick first play. You do have a timeout available. Check will take the snap, and they're going to use it on 1 play here. Check going to go deep ball, one-on-one to the back corner. Oh, he had him. Maybe a little too far out of bounds. Looking for Bubba Lever. He's upset he didn't come up with it, and that will end the half. Onalaska leads 14-6. Logan will get the ball to begin half number 2. 3-1 Construction, located next to the post office in West Salem, specializing in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. Check out all their services at 3-in-1construction.net. Take a break. We'll break down the first half when we return. The game of the week on ESPN La Crosse.
Put the strength of a leader in retirement planning to work for you. Hansen & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, will work with you to develop a financial plan and track progress toward your goals. A 2025 Forbes Best in State Wealth Management Team right here in the Cooley region. Visit their website at hansonprivatewealth.com. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee may lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it and you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold in Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit OnalaskaRealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kenthammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kenthammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
With football season here, what better time to grill out? And if it's time for a new grill, what better place to go than Ace of Holman? A full stock of grills, and of course, all you have to do is pick one out. And at Ace of Holman, they will assemble and deliver your grill right to your front door. Hey, it's football season. For all of your grilling supplies, or if you're looking for a new grill, Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor is proud to be an official game day sponsor of Cooley Region Sports. Every Friday, present your student ID and get $2 off every single item on our menu. Turn our $3 Kid Scoop into a $1 Kid Scoop when you present your student ID. Celebrate the football season with us at Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, and let's start a tradition where the fun never stops.
With DriveUltra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices and get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now it's time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning in West Salem. Call them at 786-2676. 14-6 is our score. Both teams scored on their opening possessions. Onalaska scored after a turnover and a lost fumble, and it's 14-6. Logan nearly had a chance to score at the end of the half, but they'll get the ball to start the second half.
Yeah, both defenses had some critical stops here at the end of the first half. So, honestly, I mean, it's kind of what we thought would be, Aaron, when you look at this game coming in. Onalaska has to shut down Tommy Check, Maxime Roberts, and they've done that for the most part. And on the other side, you know, Logan's defense just has to continue to watch what Onalaska does play calling wise, because they're scheming against the defensive line and their positioning and really calling plays based on how many men are in the box and what the mismatch is. And that's what Anna's good at. They're good at mismatches. They read it, they see it, they react to it, and they adapt, right? That's what they do offensively with Logan. You know, you look at the two, Check and Roberts, and really neither one of them have made an impact in this first half. If you want to be honest, they've both been pretty quiet.
Just another disclaimer, because we are getting relayed information from other people that they are getting texts about our stream being a little foggy. Yes, we are aware there is a power outage in the Onalaska area earlier today. It has broken down this the internet system here at Onalaska High School. So we are working via some cellular hotspots right now to get internet here in this area. There's no internet here at Onalaska High School right now. So we're using the best that we have available.
Correct.
So that is why our stream is very choppy.
And I did address it on the chat myself while we were doing the game to let everybody know that this is out of our control. We apologize.
Yeah, but really at this point there's nothing we can do about it. So
however,
thanks for bearing
we
with
still
us.
have a great game, and agreed. I mean, you know, we're doing what we can with what we got, and if you want to switch over to the radio side, we know that is going very smoothly at this point on ESPN 105.5.
Crossroads Bar and Grill is your perfect landing spot after the game or anytime. Delicious burgers, sandwiches, and check out Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, Crossroads Bar and Grill in Onalaska, just down the hill right here from the high school. We'll take a break. We'll get some stats and maybe see if we can get some other scores from around the area. 14-6, Onalaska leads Logan at the break here in our Game of the Week on ESPN La Crosse.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. Tuesday is a great family day, and with it, we bring fried chicken and waffles, a creamy chicken lasagna to satisfy the whole family, and our fresh homemade meatloaf speaks for itself. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you stop on down to try this delicious menu. We look forward to seeing you. Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit OnalaskaRealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
It's Casey Virgin with Hansen & Associates in La Crosse. For nearly 20 years, we've done our best to help people in the Coulee region plan for retirement, and we'd love to do the same for you. Now, if you're asking yourself, how much do I need to retire, or how do I even start the process, let's talk. In fact, let's find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee. May lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
With football season here, what better time to grill out? And if it's time for a new grill, what better place to go than Ace of Holman? A full stock of grills, and of course, all you have to do is pick one out. And at Ace of Holman, they will assemble and deliver your grill right to your front door. Hey, it's football season. For all of your grilling supplies, or if you're looking for a new grill, Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
All right, bring it in. We got a lot of square footage to cover this season. Square feet! It's all about zone coverage. Make sure we got adequate flow through the routes. Coverage! We got to lock down those escape routes. Block the drafts. Draft! We got our best five: Caden, Noah, BJ, Tanner, Jake. You got to protect Goodman. He's bringing the heat. En fuego. All on you, Goodman. Make us proud.
Bring the heat this season. Call G&T.
For the best senior air conditioning guaranteed.
Hansen & Associates is wondering, is it time for retirement planning? Talk with Casey Virgin and the folks at Hansen & Associates, private wealth advisory practice in La Crosse. Get the personal financial advice you need. Hansen & Associates. 14-6 is our score. Onalaska leading Logan, and it's probably closer than 14-6 indicates, and the stats will tell you that. Individually for the Rangers, Tommy Check, 5 for 11, throwing the ball for 85 yards. Maxime Roberts leading the team in rushing, 8 for 31 and a touchdown. Tommy Check, 9 for 22 and a lost fumble. Jackson Bosch hit the carry for -3. Andrew Stanton has 3 catches for 42 yards. Jackson Bosch a catch for 4, and Charlie Zellner a 39-yard grab. For the Hilltoppers, Ian Cole, 9 of 14 for 121 yards and 2 touchdowns. Kaysen Stetler cannot get anything going on the ground. 9 carries, 11 yards. Tanner Siebert, 2 for 37 and a score. Luke Siegel, 3 for 15. And Brendan Chenault, the big half, 4 for 69 and a touchdown. As a team, Logan has a turnover. It was a fumble loss. They don't have a sack on defense, committed 4 penalties for 20 yards, and punted for 34. They picked up 7 first downs, 85 yards through the air, 50 on the ground, 135 total. Onalaska did not turn the ball over. They had a sack for 6 yards, a penalty for 10, and a punt for 25. 6 first downs for the Hilltoppers, 121 through the air, 11 on the ground, 132 on the ground, so a 3-yard difference at the half.
Couple scores to pass along. The rest of our scores we'll give you during the Festival Foods postgame show with John Papadopoulos later tonight. And Holman at the half, 28-7 over Toma. No surprise there. Viroqua, 28-0 over GET at the half. That's a big score right there for Viroqua. And, of course, the Fighting Jeff Rosses. Now, they have a big hill to climb tonight, and they have a 35-0 hill to climb right now against the Panthers.
That's the Luther, for those curious.
Yeah, I probably should have specified that.
35-0. Yes, so those are some area scores. We got this one 14-6 at halftime. Logan trailing Onalaska at the break. Our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse 105.5. Streaming live on YouTube. You can find it on our free mobile app. We'll take a break, and we'll be right back for the second half kickoff.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Put the strength of a leader in retirement planning to work for you. Hansen & Associates, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC, will work with you to develop a financial plan and track progress toward your goals. A 2025 Forbes Best in State Wealth Management Team right here in the Cooley region. Visit their website at hansenprivatewealth.com. Not FDIC or NCUA insured. No financial institution guarantee may lose value. Securities offered by Ameriprise Financial Services, LLC. Member FINRA and SIPC.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Ken Hammer, A1 Roofing and Construction's a trusted name in the Coulee region for generations. Proud sponsor of high school football. And Coulee Golf Ball is your family fun place located at 100 Green Coulee Road in Onalaska. Stop in and visit their 8-lane bowling center. A proud sponsor of high school football is Coulee Golf Bowl.
Do you think Ben and John would let me and you do a commercial with a monkey?
No.
Why?
You don't even have to get 5 words into that question.
But Jeff could do the camera work, and it would be amazing. Because he'd be balanced with his performance-enhancing bubbler.
You said, do you think? And I already knew my answer was no.
I kind of gave you too much of an open-ended question.
Yeah.
I think it's more like we should just do a commercial with a monkey.
So you were 4 words in that time, and I said no.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
I'm just being a proactive planner is all.
And I'm being a proactive knower.
Man, you need to loosen up.
See, I don't want to do that.
All right.
That's part of it. I don't want to be in a commercial with a monkey.
and I do. That's the difference between you and me. Yeah.
Some scoreboard issues again. It went out earlier in the night before the game, and now it's out now. They got it back up and running. So we are good to go here at Onalaska High School.
Yeah, we were a little concerned there for a little bit. I was more concerned about Goody than anything else. He's just rambling tonight.
And the kick is away. It's received at the 20-yard line on a hop. Andrew Stanton returns it just shy of the 35-yard line.
I mean, you don't think he went down and partaked in the tapping of the golden can today, do you?
Maybe.
Yeah. I've seen some Dreidels out here in the crowd
Man, I
tonight.
could hear going, though, this morning.
I bet you could. You live down
some
that
fireworks.
way, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm kitty corner, too.
I used to live down that way. We won't talk about my adventures. Those are not for the airwaves. Let's just leave it at that. Now everybody's going to wonder what's going on.
1st and 10 at the 34 for the Rangers. It's a handoff to Roberts, working that right side along the guard and tackle. And it's a gain of 3 for Maxim Roberts.
Yeah, really quiet first half compared to the production we've seen. And Central honestly did a good job against them last week, the Maxim Roberts-Tommy Check combo. How about Christian Rudrud? I mean, not a lot of people are talking about him, but what a year he's having for the Riverhawks.
Second and 7 for the Rangers. Opening possession of the second half. 14-6 Onalaska. Check keeps it right side.
Nice
he
play.
got a yard. Maybe a yard. I think they're going to give him nothing.
Sheldon Wright actually was on the tackle for the Hilltoppers and did a really good job getting inside. Again, this Onalaska defense is not getting enough credit for what they've been able to do on the air, but they've defensively been one of the better units in the area this year.
3rd down and 7.
21 points allowed on average, most of them against Reedsburg.
Check will fake the handoff, look to throw, slant route. Stanton makes the grab, and he is going to be wrestled down at midfield and then slammed down well after the whistle and no call. They're going to mark him at the 49 of the Hilltoppers.
Stanton with a good grab. A really good timing by Tommy Check on that slant route.
Well, whenever they need a play, they go to that slant route to Stanton.
Yeah, and it's great because they just wait for the zone to kind of take its course and then go to that soft spot.
First and 10 at the 49. Check fakes the handoff again, looking to throw, rolls out. Now he'll fire down the sideline. Well contested, incomplete. As Brendan Chenault went up with Stanton for the grab.
Yeah, good timing by Chenault. And again, it's the time of night where the lights can affect your vision when that ball is in the air.
Yeah, it's Bubba Lever who was going up for that one.
Yeah, I don't know who was on the in route that they tried to run to the sideline. I think that was the first read on that play, Aaron, but the receiver slipped immediately out of the break, which Tommy had to go to his second read, and he went for the one-on-one matchup.
And Check will keep it himself after the handoff, fake handoff, I should say. And he crosses the 45 up to about the 43-yard line and sets up a manageable 3rd down and 4.
Staple running the pistol offense and just waiting for the play to develop on the fake handoff. And watch this run here. Look at the hole in the seam that offensive line creates for Tommy Check. Onalaska, honestly, if they were thinking pass, that might be a touchdown if they're not prepared.
Third down and 4 for the Rangers on the opening possession of the second half, trailing 14-6. Check will roll out left. It's going to be a quarterback design run, some lead blockers, and Check's going to come up short, up to the 41. It'll be 4th and 2.
Good pursuit. Max Todd with the tackle.
You had Hudson Davis and Maxim Roberts lead blocking, but good pursuit from the angle up the line.
And you can see a lot more speed with how healthy Onalaska's defense is. I mean, this is a different defense than we saw 2 weeks ago.
The big 4th down here early in the half, 4th and 2.
Watch play action here.
They're going to roll out speed option right. They're going to keep it with Check, trying to turn the corner, getting upfield, and he'll get the first down.
Wow.
Ducked his head inside and dove forward past the 39 and a first down for the Rangers.
That was just will before skill by Tommy Check, and Onalaska's defense stretched that out perfectly, but Tommy Check with that second effort gets the first down for the Rangers. Such a talented young athlete. Tough. Man, his brother was kind of tough too.
Definitely different skill sets and body composition.
Oh,
again.
absolutely.
Like Bradley is just built
He's
like a Mack
tank.
truck.
He's a tank, man.
Tommy is just all quickness, agility. Bosch in motion, right to left. They fake it to him and give to Roberts up the middle. Had a good seam, and he'll stay on his feet, leaning forward up to the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 9.
And this was almost broken by Roberts. And this is a counter off of that trap. And look at this offensive line. Good pull by the left guard. And if that is just a little bit more open, that's a touchdown for Maxim Roberts. Really well run play design by Logan.
2nd and 1. Davis in motion right to left. They're going to run that end around with Tommy Check again. Davis and Maxim Roberts leading the way. And Check will easily get the first down. He's all the way inside the 25 up to about the 22-yard line.
Tommy Check took a shot on that right hip. He was a little slow to get up there, but you know that's not going to keep him down.
Mark it as a gain of 8. 1st and 10 Rangers at the 22. Methodical drive here for the Rangers.
Long and methodical.
Already used up 5.5 minutes. They've got 20-plus yards to go yet to the end zone. They will hand it off to Roberts this time left side after the fake handoff on the end around to West, and Roberts will get a yard to the 21.
Yeah, they tried that counter this time on the left side and tried to flank that out a little bit longer, but Onalaska's linebacker is doing a good job of containing. I'm just always so impressed with how well prepared Onalaska is every week for their opponent. Wouldn't you agree, Aaron? It just seems like they just know where to be. Yes, they make some mistakes. They're not perfect, but, man, they are well prepared usually.
2nd and 9 for the Rangers. Check fakes the handoff, working left
right
side.
There. Look at that
coming
play.
up, and Check will get back to the line of scrimmage, maybe a half yard, as Max Todd was all over that one. And I'll set up a long 3rd down for Logan.
And this is an example of what I'm talking about. They know this is coming. And look at the play by Todd to come off of the left side of the left guard to make a really great tackle on a great athlete in Tommy Check.
I'll see what the Rangers have dialed up here on 3rd and 9 at the 21. Definitely 2 plays to get these 9 yards. 5:38 to go, 3rd quarter. Check's going to throw the ball. Looking, it's a curl route. It's caught again at the 11-yard line. Andrew Stanton is there, and it's going to be a first down.
Good timing route by Stanton and Check. That's what they wanted to run on the play that he went deep. That time, the receiver stayed upright, made a great play on the ball.
Gain of 10 gets them to the 11, and it's 1st and 10. They got to get to the 1 for a first down. And the clock continues to run. This is now longer than Onalaska's opening drive of the game.
And you got to wonder how this is going to affect on his defense as this game progresses.
Their drive was 6:32 in length. This one coming up on 7 minutes. Here's Check trying to bounce outside, and he is wrapped up nicely. Todd coming in to help out, but the first one back there was Carson Campbell.
Yeah, Campbell, again, coming up on that gap between the left tackle and the left guard, reading this immediately. And, again, Anna's linebackers have been really good this season, and a lot of it is Demarion Blackdeer is also a big part of that. He took on 2 guys that time to open that up. I wouldn't take on Demarion Blackdeer with 4 guys.
4:30 to go, 3rd quarter. Logan's the only one to touch the ball so far. 2 receivers left, 1 right, 2nd and 11. And Check will pull it, looking to throw, and that is intercepted. Read nicely by Brendan Chenault, and he is tackled down at the 10-yard line. You could see that all the way. Check thought he had man coverage. Chenault playing off his man, came over, and he caught it like it was intended for him.
Now, this is the same play that they ran prior. And now look at the adjustment. And Chenault reads it immediately and gets a pick. Tommy Check has got to look that off. That's on the quarterback right there. That's way too easy for a defensive back when you run a play multiple times and you can watch the eyes of a quarterback and just make a play on the football. That's a learning experience right there for the young quarterback.
So Onalaska prevails on defense. It was a 7-minute and 46-second drive for the Rangers, and they come up empty as the ball will be at the 9-yard line. Cole in the shotgun, hands off to Chenault, rather to Stetler, I should say. He gets across the 10-yard line to the 11, a gain of 2.
Yeah, and tough sledding running the football again. You talked about it, Aaron, at halftime. And it's, again, Logan's strength is up front. That's where they're good, and they've been great tonight.
Well, before that carry, his previous 4 carries went for -1, 0, 0, and 0. He hadn't had a positive carry since his 5th of the game. He's now got 10 carries for 13 yards.
Wow.
3.5 to go, 3rd quarter. It's a second play run by the Hilltopper offense this half. Pistol formation. Cole takes a snap, hands off Stetler, working that stretch play right, and Stetler gets a few yards, but good tackle on that far side by, once again, Brigson Schaefer.
Yeah, Schaefer's had a great night tonight, and that is a great tackle because really you're going to break him loose on the outside with that speed that he possesses.
I'll go for a gain of 3. 11 carries for 16 yards for one of the best running backs in the area. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 here for the Hilltoppers. Cole roll out left, looking, setting his feet. Chenault across the middle. He found his spot, breaks a tackle, and Chenault's in the clear. Up to the 40, back out to midfield. 45-40, 1 man to beat. He is going to go! Touchdown, Brendan Chenault! 86 yards, and the Hilltoppers lead 20-6.
Ian Cole did a great job looking off defenders on this play and really sets this up. But Chenault makes a great catch in the middle of the zone, makes one man miss, and shows off the athleticism and takes it to the house, Aaron. What a play. And I think we kind of know early who our player of the game might be here tonight. What an individual effort by Chenault.
And the extra point is blocked. So it stays a 14-point game with 2:22 to go, third quarter. Hilltoppers in front of the Rangers on ESPN La Crosse.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
It's finally here. Football. The fall season. Last-minute projects before winter. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Skid steers, mini excavators, compact tractors, or whatever else you might need for your to-do list this fall. Let Bobcat of the Coulee region help you master that list with Bobcat's industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your project, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Whether you're looking to buy or sell, Chris Riggles with Remax in Onalaska would love to talk with you. Contact Chris with Remax in Onalaska. Check out the large selection of grills and lawnmowers at Asa Holman. Stop in, pick one out, and they will assemble it and deliver it to your front door. What a deal at Asa Holman on Holman Drive. This kickoff was knocked by the Rangers, started the clock a little early before the return brought them up to the 33-yard line.
Big drive here for the Rangers. They got to get something in the end zone if they want to stay in this football game, because Onalaska starting to really build some momentum here as we have an injured Hilltopper on the field.
Injured Hilltopper. We'll take a quick break, and we'll have the Logan possession when we return on ESPN La Crosse.
Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it and you bake it. Or choose the Coulee Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CouleeGB.com. Coulee Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Coulee Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
With football season here, what better time to grill out? And if it's time for a new grill, what better place to go than Ace of Holman? A full stock of grills, and of course, all you have to do is pick one out. And at Ace of Holman, they will assemble and deliver your grill right to your front door. Hey, it's football season. For all of your grilling supplies, or if you're looking for a new grill, Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
Welcome back to Onalaska High School. Injured Hilltopper will walk off on their own. A big possession here for the Rangers.
Yeah, the Rangers need to get something here, because if they don't, I think Onalaska can really distance themselves. And, you know, the thing is, with Logan, they're not really set up to come from behind, Aaron. They're a running team. They like to chew clock, and they're not built for the big play strike. And that's what they need right now in this situation.
1st and 10 for Logan. They will hand off to Roberts, working the right side with some space and nearly broke a tackle. He was brought down by Siebert, last to the defense. And it's a gain of 9, or rather, I should say 11 for the first down.
Yeah, Roberts, if he breaks that tackle, he's going the distance. And we've seen a couple of those tonight where they're so close to breaking one loose, but Onalaska just gets enough of that, you know, ball carrier to knock him down.
Well, Logan's had the ball other than 4 plays in this half, and they'll give to Roberts again, working up the middle. Here's some space and nearly broke it again as he dives across midfield to the 49.
Yeah, again, one tackler away from getting that open field, and that's what he does. I mean, he's really strong at the point of attack. He breaks tackles. And when he gets in the open field, he is something to watch. He's a really good open field runner. And you got to think, too, Honest defense, for being on the field as long as they have been in this second half, has to be a little bit gassed.
Minute to go in the third quarter. Rangers on the move, 2nd and 2 at the Onalaska 49. Check looking to throw. He's got a man down the left sideline, and it's caught on the move. Bubba Lever down inside the 15. Stumbled out of his break, but he caught up to it.
I think both of these guys kind of had a little bit of a stumble. Yep, and just a little bit of a nice little hand move at the line of scrimmage for Lever to get that. What a throw by Tommy Check. I guess I should probably not say anything about big strike ability because that was a strike. That was a beautiful play.
37 yards to Bubba Lever. Sets up 1st and 10 at the 12. Up the middle. Roberts on the move, and he swung down inside the 5, down to the 1-yard line. A gain of 11.
Yeah, 1st and goal now for Logan.
And likely going to be the last. Oh, clock will stop, and now they're ready for play. And they're going to try to score before the quarter. Check up the middle, trying to muscle his way forward. 2nd and 3rd efforts, he's short. And that will end the quarter. Time will run out. It's 20-6 Onalaska in front of Logan, but the Rangers knocking on the door, a yard away from getting back within a score. Our game of the week on ESPN La Crosse.
At Ultra, we believe in financial health and that good habits start early. Learning how to save and spend responsibly can make a big difference in a child's life and yours. Give your child the independence they want with Ultra's Live Your Life Spend account. It's a free account designed for money-savvy teens and young adults with all the extra features you'll love. No minimum balance and no monthly fees. Free online and mobile banking, plus cashback debit card rewards. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver, or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Start of the fourth quarter here at Onalaska High School. Logan on the move. They're at the 1-yard line on 2nd and goal. Trailing 20-6. Hilltoppers lead after Brendan Schnault's 2nd touchdown of the night. It's going to be a Tommy Check keeper along the right side, ducking his head in, dives across the goal line. He is in. Touchdown, Logan. They answer quickly and are back within a score.
Big drive for the Rangers to stay in this one. And just a simple off tackle right from the quarterback. Big hole for Tommy Check. It's a great block by Roberts to seal the outside linebacker.
Rangers will go for 2 again. They missed it the last time on a check keeper. See what they'll do here. It's going to be Check rolling out to the right, spinning out, breaking away, throwing, knocked away, incomplete. And they're 0 for 2 on 2-pointers, and it remains an 8-point game with 11:55 to go, fourth quarter. 20-12, Onalaska leads Logan on ESPN La Crosse.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Stop by North Country Steak Buffet for all you can eat steaks, burgers, chicken, and pork chops. Plus, North Country's fresh salad bar, largest in La Crosse, North Country Steak Buffet.
I could go for a nice steak right now.
I'll see what the Rangers want to do. They've tried an onside kick already tonight. They did it last year against Onalaska to make their comeback. And they're going to kick it away this time. A little pooch kick over towards the right side. It's going to sit down, and Onalaska will jump on top of it before the Rangers could get there. It was close, a couple of yards away, and Onalaska will take over at the 24-yard line.
Yeah, Stetler doing a good job of just getting on top of that ball. Not trying to do anything crazy.
So the Logan defense needs a stop. Hilltoppers would love to use up a lot of this clock because their defense has been on the field almost this entire half, other than 3 plays.
You took the words right out of my mouth. They got to sustain something here, give the defense some time to kind of get a little bit rested and see if they need to make a stop.
It's going to be a snap and a handoff to Stetler, working that right side. Best run of the night as he gets up to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 5.
Good blocking on the outside. Again, been calling his number a lot tonight, Brendan Chenault.
We're going to mark him at the 28, gain of 4. Tied for his best run of the night.
4 yards. Says something about Logan's front.
He's got 12 carries for 20 yards. Here's a handoff. Stetler up the middle, breaking tackles again. And he'll get up a yard shy of the first down. Maybe 2 yards shy. I'll mark him at the 32. So another gain of 4. There you go for the Onalaska run game. Back-to-back gains of 4.
Yeah, it gives them a short conversion here possibly.
3rd and 2. Big third down here. And they'll go back to the ground game. Stetler trying to bounce out right. And he is pursued nicely. Did he get enough? I don't think so.
No.
It's going to be right at the marker. Maybe a yard, a half a yard.
Yeah,
to
great
get to that 34.
How about the reaction, though, from Logan's defense on that play?
They're going to mark him short. Either that or they're going to get a measurement.
Yeah, I was going to say, this is a situation where you might want to get a measurement. We got an injury on the field for Logan.
Oh, they are going to give a first down. That might be a favorable spot. It did not look like he got 2 yards on the play. Good effort by Stetler to get the 2nd yard. And a first down for Onalaska.
Yeah, from our vantage point, I didn't think he got that. I thought he was short by maybe a yard or maybe a half a yard.
Yeah. Well, it takes away a huge decision from the Onalaska offense. Do you go for it at your own 33.5?
I would have punted it, honestly. Let your defense. I know they're tired, but
I think they would have gone for it.
Yeah, they probably would have. I wouldn't have. That's just me.
Well, 1st and 10. Don't have to make that decision.
Right.
I got just enough. In motion, Siegel right to left. They will give it to Stetler, countering over the left side. And that time he was tackled forward for a yard.
Preston Elston with the tackle, 21.
Got exactly 1 yard.
Yeah, they're just so quick getting into the backfield or off their blocks. And again, that's a staple of Logan, and it has been for years under Casey Noble.
Yeah,
they play tough defense.
They probably rival every other MVC team size in the front four.
Absolutely.
And those are 4 big boys on that line. Add in their 3 linebackers as well. They all play inside the box. Here comes a blitz. Cole looking to throw. It's picked up nicely. Across the middle. Stetler makes the grab. Looking for a first down. He got it. And it's a gain of 12 or 13 that time.
And I love the look here by Stetler. Make sure you catch the ball before you move it. See that? Possession. Then make your move. First down. Nicely done. And that's a great call against that blitz because there's nobody in the middle of the field to pick up Stetler. Good read by Ian Cole.
They might have had a receiver down this right sideline that broke open, but he'll take a first down. Beggars can't be choosers, right?
Unless you're Jordan Love.
Huh. Yeah. First and 10 at the 47. Bad snap. Cole picks it up. Now looking to throw. Pressure on. Still pressure.
Yeah, good play.
And now he'll just chuck it at the ground at the feet of his receiver, Stetler. I think the Rangers say that it's not past the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, well, but he's outside the tackle box, so
it's got to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And
though,
it looked like it was pretty close.
Not a receiver. I think there's a receiver in the area. So
I agree.
It shouldn't matter either way.
Tell you what, if I see Sam King coming to get me, that is a big athlete that can move. I'd get rid of that ball too. He came off the edge, really uncontested.
So 2nd and 10 at the 47. 8:51 to go in our game. It's 20-12. Onalaska leading Logan. Logan's missed both of their 2-point conversion tries. Onalaska had an extra point blocked. And might have been a false start. Cole going to throw down the middle of the field looking for Egan. Overshot him. Incomplete.
It's a good idea going behind the safeties on the seam. A good throw, just a little too long.
What do you think, Jeff? Do you see a false start there? Yeah, I think Jeff might have caught a false start too. It was close, right along this right side. This receiver might have left early.
I mean, he is well balanced during the broadcast. I'm not surprised by that.
So 3rd and 10, clock stops again with 8:45 to go. Plenty of time left. Both teams have their full complement of timeouts.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Cole's going to throw again. Pressure's on, rolling out right. Pressure again, throwing off his back foot, and coming back to make the grab is Siebert inside the 30-yard line. It probably should have been intercepted, but unable to get his footing back quickly enough was Bubba Lever, and it's a big completion for the Hilltoppers.
This is just the receiver reading his quarterback, and like you said, should have been picked off, but an even better play by the wide receiver to get that ball, and Tanner Siebert keeping the Hilltoppers in business on this drive.
That's a dangerous throw from Ian Cole.
It is, and it's not one that we've seen him do too often.
1st and 10 at the Logan 30, coming up on 8 minutes to go. Great game here tonight from Onalaska. Handoff, Zinneker working that right side, breaks tackles and got to the outside, and a really good run by Zinneker. Probably should have been tackled at the line of scrimmage or even behind it. Instead, he gets 4.
Yeah, punishing run by Zinneker. And Onalaska likewise, keeping this Logan defense on the field. This is what Onalaska's defense needed.
Not the first carry for someone
It is.
not named Kaysen Stetler
It
tonight.
is. That is correct.
Stetler with 15 carries. Everyone else now 1. 2nd and 6. Stetler from the left to behind Cole in the pistol. They'll give it to Stetler. Bouncing it outside. He's got some space, and a hold is going to get called. As Stetler's still on the move into the end zone. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. But this one
it's coming back.
is going to come back.
Yeah, I want to say it was on the wide receiver out on the hash. Good kick-out block by the left tackle, but the receiver downfield was sending a Valentine's Day card to Logan's defense. Pretty early for that, too.
Brings him back to the 36, 10-yard penalty on the Hilltoppers on the hold.
Again, this is 4-down territory here for the Hilltoppers, Aaron.
2nd and 16 at the 36, 7 minutes to go, fourth quarter. Hilltoppers by 8. Stetler working the right side again, working through, lowers his shoulder, he fumbled the ball, but it was fumbled out of bounds, I think. And it's the Hilltopper football.
That was lucky right
at the
there.
30.
That's what I call a frustration fumble, Aaron. Don't you agree? You're just trying to get some extra yards. You're not happy with what's going on, so you put your head down. You try to make something happen, and the defender's trying to pull the ball out because you're not paying attention.
Oh, he got 7. Easily the best run of the day for Onalaska.
He's lucky he was on the hash mark.
3rd and 9. 4-down territory for Onalaska. And they got him to jump.
Offsides.
Fifth penalty on the Rangers tonight. Another offsides. And that is a huge 5 yards. Now 3rd and 4. And 2 downs to get 4 instead of 2 downs to get 9.
Yeah, way more manageable for Onalaska's offense, and they've been very, very good.
Cole letting the clock run down, wait for that back judge to give him the signal. Play clock under 10. And he'll take the snap. Hand to Zineker up the middle. He's got the first down and more inside the 20-yard line. And huge back-to-back plays for the Onalaska offense.
That is a very good call because Logan is anticipating probably something throwing the ball with Ian Cole. And you don't see Stetler in there, so you think, okay, they're going to run a screen or maybe they're going to run something over the middle with maybe a quick in or maybe a slant. But no, they give the ball to Zineker and a punishing first down run.
Under 6 to go here in the fourth quarter. Still plenty of time to go.
It's a great drive by the Hilltoppers here.
Score here, if you're Onalaska, you're feeling pretty good about your chances, but you got 18 yards yet to get. Zineker to the right of Cole. And he will get the ball up the middle, and this time he's stacked up, and he broke away. Bounced off the tackles, moving left. Zineker breaks another, dives into the end zone. Touchdown! Carson Zineker making something out of nothing. An 18-yard run for a score.
Wow. That was a beautiful run by Zineker. And behind the line of scrimmage, he looks like he's bottled up. Stutter step, stiff arm right. And then this is just individual effort here at the run. 1 tackle broken. 2 tackles broken. Touchdown Carson Zineker. What a play.
And I think Onalaska's going to go for 2 here.
Yep, make it 28-12.
14-point game already. Make it 16 because you know the Rangers
3
are going to go for 2.
Right.
Andel deep in the shotgun by himself. Backup quarterback will roll right. Looking, still looking. He'll fire at the corner, and he caught it. Chucked it at the ankles of the receiver, Luke Siegel. And Siegel makes the catch. It's 28-12 with 5:27 to go. Logan needs a quick answer when we come back on ESPN La Crosse.
Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor is proud to be an official game day sponsor of Coulee Region Sports. Every Friday, present your student ID and get $2 off every single item on our menu. Turn our $3 Kid Scoop into a $1 Kid Scoop when you present your student ID. Celebrate the football season with us at Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, and let's start a tradition where the fun never stops.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
If you own or run a business, talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance. Noble specializes in business insurance, can help you with home and auto. Noble, just up the hill, Main Street in Onalaska. Quick kick on the ground. It's returned along the right side by West. And he'll run out of bounds across the 35-yard line to about the 38.
You know, Aaron, I'm pretty alert usually on trying to get people to replay. I missed Demarion Blackter's moment in time.
Oh.
He was out for a route like Warren Sapp used to be, old school. The big guy, I thought they were going to throw it to him. I was hoping they tried to throw it.
He was guarded well, though. It was a problem.
I know, because no one expected it until he came out there. Man, but he moved really well. How much does he weigh again? 325 is what he's listed.
Here's a handoff for the Rangers. Roberts working that left side, breaks a tackle, and he gets up right shy of midfield. And a good gain on first down, a gain of 12.
Yeah, look at the patience on this run by Roberts. That's what makes him so good. Good pull by the right guard, one tackle missed. He just waited for that guard to set the edge, and then he just went right off the backside. Logan can't be messing around with too many runs, though.
Trips right. It's going to be a check keeper along the right side with some blockers. Cuts back upfield. Cuts again right, and is tackled at the 40. Another first down on the ground.
Yeah, got to get on the ball quickly, though. They'll have some time, obviously, with the first down, but you're down 3 scores in this situation.
2 scores.
2 scores.
Just need 2 2-point conversions.
Yeah, true. 16 points. Thank you, Aaron. Remember where I went to high school. Thanks for helping me out.
First and 10 at the Onalaska 40. Check's going to run it again, this time left. Bouncing it outside with the stiff arm.
Oh, nice
and he's
play.
going to get a yard or 2.
Yeah, Fing Su Vang making a great play on Tommy Check on that play. And they're glad to have him back in the lineup. I think he's their best linebacker. Sideline to sideline, he might be the best middle linebacker in the area. He's that good.
Well, Logan does have 3 timeouts, so they do have that at their disposal, but run out of time. 4 minutes to go. They've got 40 yards to go till the end zone. Needing 2 of them. Check. Looking, pressure on, breaks away from Campbell, and he can't break away from the second guy. It is Aiden Knapp in for the sack.
Campbell came in the edge and really disrupted this play on the onset. But like you said, Knapp coming off of his block and eating Tommy Check up in the backfield. That is a big, big defensive play for the Hilltoppers.
And it's 3rd and 13 at the 43. Check with trips out to the right. Will take the snap. Long drop back. Looking. Now pressure's on again. Knapp nearly got him, and he did. Egan comes over to help him out. Back-to-back sacks for the Hilltopper defense.
Yeah, Logan's offensive line's been so good this year. But again, on his defense, so underrated. Great pressure up the pocket by Knapp, and Egan coming in to help him finish. Jackson Egan, actually, now that is, I believe, his 3rd sack of the season. He came in with 2.5 in this one.
15-yard loss on the play. Knapp and Egan with the sack all the way back to the Logan 42, and they need 28 yards here on 4th down.
This is the ball game here.
Trips right, lone receiver left. Check. Under pressure again. Looking, still looking. Breaks away, stays in bounds, and now he's sacked. He is down. 3 sacks in a row for the Hilltopper defense, and it's a turnover on downs.
Man,
Flag
Carson
on the play, but it's going to be a hold.
Yeah, Carson Campbell has been just a man possessed tonight. He has had a great defensive game coming off of that left end spot, and that's a huge sack on Tommy Check. And the Hilltoppers are going to win this game here tonight.
A 14-yard sack, so they lost 33 yards on those final 3 plays. And Tommy Check's rushing numbers are going to take a huge hit on those sacks.
Yeah. Anna's defense tonight has been outstanding. The Hilltoppers are back in the MVC race.
2:12 to go. 16-point game. Logan does have 3 timeouts, so not completely over. But they need a quick stop as Stetler is racked up in the backfield. Lost 1 on the carry.
Yeah, the one thing you don't want to do is turn the ball over in this situation.
And timeout, Logan. So 30 seconds, we'll be back. 28-12, Onalaska in front.
It's finally here. Football. The fall season. Last-minute projects before winter. And Bobcat of the Coulee region has the equipment you need to get it done. Skid steers, mini excavators, compact tractors, or whatever else you might need for your to-do list this fall. Let Bobcat of the Coulee region help you master that list with Bobcat's industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your project, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee region or bobcatofthecouleeregion.com.
Bubbler, an antioxidant sparkling water, boosting, energizing, and restoring balance. No sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and natural caffeine. Union State Bank, proudly supporting local athletes who make our hometowns proud. Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. So 2nd and 11 for the Hilltoppers, 2:02 to go. 3 consecutive sacks for the Hilltopper defense. Losses of 4, 15, and 14.
And 11.
Ian Cole in the shotgun again. Siegel in motion right to left. They'll give him a little pitch play, trying to break around the left side, and he's tackled in the backfield. That's going to go down as a pass, and another timeout from Logan. So not completely over yet with 1:55 to go. Need another stop here on 3rd down. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Game of the week on ESPN La Crosse. Bobcat, your home for industry-leading equipment. As you dig into your fall project list, stop at Bobcat of the Coulee Region in Dressbach or visit bobcatofthecouleeregion.com. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, a family-owned local company in West Salem, proudly serving residential and commercial customers, providing free estimates and 24-hour emergency service. G&T Heating and Air Conditioning, West Salem.
I have people in the know that told me that next week that the Bobcat guy is going to be somewhere where I know where he's going to be in the stadium, and I was told I wasn't to talk to him at all.
Oh, that might be tough for you considering what job he's going to have. Here's Cole looking to throw, a lot of time, and he just chucks it at the ground. There was nobody open, and Logan gets a free timeout out of it with 1:49 to go.
What are you hinting at? We can't give up the identity of the Bobcat guy. Aaron, if that happens, I will no longer be working with you. You understand this, right?
Oh, darn.
Oh, thanks. Appreciate that. I mean, I know I'm replaceable, but
hey, we're all
I've
replaceable.
been replaceable for 18 years
we're
doing
all
this.
Replaceable.
So, yeah, that's true. You have a really good point.
That'll be 4th down here for Onalaska. They're going to go for it. Curious, I thought maybe they'd try punting it. Just to pin Logan back, but if you pick this up, it's pretty much over. Stetler motion out left. Trips out to the right for Cole, who will look to throw. He's going to look for Stetler. Deep down the left sideline. Stetler's got a step. They're going up, and a pass interference call. Oh, boy.
Holy smokes. I don't know about that. I mean, that ball was pretty well contested. I thought that was good coverage. Tate Havlig out there step for step with Stetler. I really thought that was really good coverage.
I mean, really the only reason why I think that flag is thrown because he doesn't turn his head and look for the ball.
Yeah, and we've talked about that. I just think in that situation, though, he's step for step.
I would say I don't know if there's enough contact to warrant pass interference, even while he doesn't turn his head. I think it was pretty good coverage overall, but the only reason why it was thrown is because he didn't.
Right. And that, like we've talked about, that's going to get you every time. It's just a technique thing that has to be taught more in high school football.
So it is a 15-yard penalty.
It's a huge penalty.
And a first down for the Hilltoppers. And the knee. I think Logan will let him do it. This game isn't over if they just knee 3 times. So I think maybe Logan will give them a chance just to end the game here. We'll see.
Onalaska with homecoming next week, as we hear.
This will be the last regular season home game for Onalaska.
Hopefully Goody drinks a couple bubblers before then so he's more balanced next week. Jeff, do you got some for him? Yeah? All right.
Well, we'll get to our Kevin Carlson Agency Coaches Show in our post game. That'll be Onalaska receiver, defensive back Brendan Chenault. For home auto, life, and business insurance, contact Kevin Carlson and Holman. So we'll get to that. We'll get you the stats and Scotty's thoughts, and then we'll get you back to the studio for the Festival Foods post-game show here tonight with John Papadopoulos. So Onalaska, Logan is going to let them just kneel it out. And even though they could force them to give them the ball back, but 3 straight kneels from Ian Cole, and that is our ball game. A really good one here at Onalaska. Couple turnovers too much for the Rangers, and the Hilltoppers win it 28-12. We'll get to our Kevin Carlson Agency player of the game, Scotty's thoughts, some stats, and a lot more, and then get you back to the studio. That's all coming up on our post-game coverage here on ESPN La Crosse.
Hi, it's Casey Vergine with Hansen & Associates in La Crosse. For nearly 20 years, we've done our best to help people in the Cooley region plan for retirement, and we'd love to do the same for you. Now, if you're asking yourself, how much do I need to retire, or how do I even start the process, let's talk. In fact, let's find the perfect game plan for you.
For more, visit HansonPrivateWealth.com.
Not FDIC or Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill in Onalaska is your family fun place with their 8-lane bowling center. What better way to spend a day than bowling with the entire family? After bowling, grab a take and bake pizza to go. They make it and you bake it. Or choose the Cooley Golf Bowl's popular broasted chicken, available daily. Check out their full menu at CooleyGB.com. Cooley Golf Bowl has 70-inch TVs and the Sunday ticket, so you and your friends can watch the green and gold and Bucky with front row seats. Cooley Golf Bowl Sports Bar and Grill is your family fun place at the east end of Main Street, Onalaska.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit OnalaskaRealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor is proud to be an official game day sponsor of Cooley Region Sports. Every Friday, present your student ID and get $2 off every single item on our menu. Turn our $3 Kid Scoop into a $1 Kid Scoop when you present your student ID. Celebrate the football season with us at Crossroads Ice Cream Parlor, and let's start a tradition where the fun never stops.
With football season here, what better time to grill out? And if it's time for a new grill, what better place to go than Ace of Holman? A full stock of grills and, of course, All you have to do is pick one out, and at Ace of Holman, they will assemble and deliver your grill right to your front door. Hey, it's football season. For all of your grilling supplies, or if you're looking for a new grill, Ace of Holman on Holman Drive.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in three things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office downtown West Salem.
Video of our high school football game of the week streams live on the ESPN La Crosse app, ESPNLacrosse.com, and the ESPN La Crosse YouTube channel. It's brought to you by Union State Bank, where customers and community come first. Member FDIC. Union State Bank, over 120 years of financial strength. Happy to sponsor our Game of the Week live video stream. It was a good game. It was down to the stretch until the very end when Onalaska broke things open. Their defense got a couple of stops, including 3 consecutive sacks for a loss of a combined 33 yards. And that was basically it. They win it 28-12 here tonight over Logan and keep themselves in a race for the MVC conference title. It would likely be a tie. But we saw a 5-way tie last year. Logan now has 2 losses in the MVC, so they would have to likely win out to get a share of that as well, like Onalaska will. But both teams could certainly do it. Does Logan face Reedsburg and Holman yet? I think they'd have to get wins over both of those teams, where they lose to Central and Onalaska, where Onalaska has to beat Toma, Sparta, and Central down the stretch.
Yeah, that's kind of a nice little stretch of games. We talked about Onalaska getting to kind of their softer part of the schedule here going forward. Central will obviously be the toughest test that they have down the stretch with how Christian Rudrud's been playing, and that Central offense and defense has played really well as well. But this is Onalaska football here tonight. They diagnosed an opponent. They shut down their best weapons. And I honestly think that Logan was outcoached tonight. Some big plays happened, but Onalaska's defense, when healthy, I think we've seen it tonight as one of the better units in the area, just like Logan and West Salem are.
The place to meet your family and friends before and after the game in downtown West Salem. They have made from scratch daily lunch specials. Find them on Facebook, Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. And 3-in-1 Construction, located next to the post office in West Salem. They specialize in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting for residential and commercial jobs. Check out all their services at 3in1construction.net. Well, this MVC last year, a 5-way tie. This victory for Onalaska makes it a little more likely of something like that happening. It's probably not going to happen because a 5-way tie is pretty incredible, but we'll see. We'll take a break because Brendan Chenault is here. Time for our Kevin Carlson is the player of the game. We'll get to that when we come back on ESPN La Crosse.
If you keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hey everybody, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet. Tuesday is a great family day, and with it, we bring fried chicken and waffles, a creamy chicken lasagna to satisfy the whole family, and our fresh homemade meatloaf speaks for itself. You're gonna absolutely love it. Make sure you stop on down to try this delicious menu. We look forward to seeing you. Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
All right, bring it in. We got a lot of square footage to cover this season. Square feet! It's all about zone coverage. Make sure we got adequate flow through the routes. Coverage! We got to lock down those escape routes. Block the drafts. Draft! We got our best 5, Kaden, Noah, BJ, Tanner, and Jake. You gotta protect Goodman. He's bringing the heat. En fuego. All on you, Goodman. Make us proud.
Bring the heat this season. Call G&T.
For the best senior air conditioning guaranteed.
Welcome back to our post-game coverage here on ESPN La Crosse. Time for our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game. For home, auto, life, and business insurance, contact the Kevin Carlson Agency. We're joined by our Player of the Game, Brendan Chenault, wide receiver for the Hilltoppers. 5 catches, 155, and 2 scores. Did you know coming into this week that the plan was to maybe get you the ball a little bit more and get you into some open space?
I mean, not particularly. One of our starting receivers went out, Tristan Moling, and I had to fill in a spot, take up a big role. But I mean, I had a couple plays designed for me, sort of, but definitely not the scores that I expected on my touchdowns.
A couple of tunnel screens or middle screens, I don't know what you guys call it in your offense, but to you early on, did you feel that helped you get going a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to, when you catch it, you see an open field in front of you. So I trust my linemen to protect me, and I trust my quarterback to give me the ball.
How about on that 86-yard touchdown that you had? 3rd down, your defense had been out there the entire quarter up to that point. Big play. It seemed like you kind of improvised a little bit as Ian was rolling left. You kind of gave him a spot to throw the ball.
Yeah, I got to my spot. I realized I wasn't really open, so I shifted. Probably not the right direction because it was a crossbody throw, but I bobbled it a little bit, and I broke a couple tackles, and I got on my horse because I knew how to get there.
When did you know that you were going to score? Was it midfield? Did you 30-yard line? Was it closer to that?
I heard my running back behind me yelling that, like, it's all yours, it's all yours. And then I saw someone in my peripherals, but I knew I had it.
This Logan team beat you guys a couple times last year. I know it's not always a topic for a team each year, but I'm sure this one feels good for you guys knowing what they got you a couple times last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the last playoff game didn't really go as planned, but it's nice to get this win on the board.
Yeah, and also nice because you guys kind of work yourself back into the conference picture a little bit. Maybe you guys have another crazy tie in the conference and get you guys a conference title. I'm sure that's something you guys are looking forward as well.
Yeah, we've been striving for that 4th conference championship. I know last year was kind of a weird tie, but we've been working all year to get in that conference and get in a good seed in playoffs. That's Coach Yash's plan.
Yeah, you mentioned your coach, Tom Yashinsky. We talked to him a lot throughout the year, and he's like, you know what, conference titles are great, but we've talked about it. Sometimes it just doesn't go your way. We just want to get better for the postseason. So what do you think this win means in terms of you guys finding your top spot?
Yeah, before this game, his speech to us was, we win this game and we get a home game at playoffs. And that's what we really get us comfortable for playoffs and get an easy win under our belt.
Brendan Chenault, our Kevin Carlson Agency Player of the Game. 5 catches for 155 and 2 touchdowns, leading the Hilltoppers to the 16-point victory. Brendan, thanks for joining us. Congrats. We'll see you down the road.
Yeah, thank you.
We'll take a break. We'll be right back here on ESPN La Crosse.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
In our town, it's the little things that matter most. A friendly wave, a helping hand, a bank that knows your name. Since 1903, Union State Bank is proud to support the individuals and businesses who make our community strong. We're committed to helping you turn your financial dreams into reality with local decisions and personal service every step of the way. Visit us today or go online to discover how Union State Bank can support your financial journey. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
3-in-1 Construction, the name to remember for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. You see, 3-in-1 Construction specializes in 3 things: drywall, metal framing, and painting. If you have any one of those projects in mind, whether it be residential or commercial, call 3-in-1 Construction at 608-317-8615 or email Jared at 3in1construction.net. Contact 3-in-1 Construction for all of your drywall, metal framing, or painting projects. They're located next to the post office, downtown West Salem.
If You keep turning up the thermostat and you just aren't getting warmer, maybe you need a new furnace. Call Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, your Armstrong air dealer, and experience warm comfort throughout your house. Upgrade to a money-saving, energy-efficient, and reliable Armstrong air system. If your existing furnace is leaving you in the cold, it's time to call Rish Heating. They'll solve your heating problems. Depend on your Armstrong air dealer to keep you comfortable year-round. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning, downtown West Salem. Call them at 786-2676.
Hi, it's Chris Riggles with RE/MAX Results. With interest rates at their highest in over a decade, the housing market has become a lot more complex. Yet, homeowners are still selling their homes for the highest prices we've ever seen. If you're looking to sell or buy, give me a call or visit OnalaskaRealty.com. I'd be happy to explain the positives and negatives of the market and if it's the right time for you.
Visit OnalaskaRealty.com.
Hey, it's Trevor from North Country Steak Buffet, bringing you some tasteful tips on how to savor your hunger. Wednesday, we have all-you-can-eat wings that feature Frank's Red Hot, garlic lemon pepper, Jamaican jerk, and new barbecue ranch to go along with our rotating specialty pizzas, from pepperoni and sausage all the way to chicken bacon ranch. Also, our tasty teriyaki beef and broccoli you all love. What are you waiting for? Come on down to North Country Steak Buffet at 2526 Rose Street, La Crosse.
Dinner menu available 4 to 8 at North Country Steak Buffet.
Do you own a business, or do you maybe manage a business? Talk with Sherry at Noble Insurance in Onalaska. Noble Insurance specializes in business insurance, from larger commercial firms to banks to contractors, or much smaller businesses with only a few employees. As for the rest of us, we could all use some help from time to time on home, auto, or even life insurance. From a new home to a new teen driver or even operating a business, Sherry can help you. Noble Insurance, just up the hill, Main Street, Onalaska.
Place to meet your family and friends before or after the game in downtown West Salem is Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill. They've made from scratch daily lunch specials. Find them on Facebook. With driveultra.org, you're in the driver's seat. Ultra Federal Credit Union giving you the information you need to make smart choices. Get into the car you love. Ultra Federal Credit Union, it's where you belong. Rish Heating and Air Conditioning. Will your furnace make it through another heating season? Now's the time to upgrade to an Armstrong air system from Rish Heating and Air Conditioning. Call them at 786-2676. Well, the Hilltoppers next week will get Toma at home for homecoming. Then they'll get Sparta.
That's a win.
Or they'll get Sparta and then Toma, I think. I think Sparta's next week.
I think they said
either way. Toma, Sparta, back-to-back.
Toma's here for homecoming.
And then
I did understand Goody talking about that, unlike some other things tonight.
And then we will be at the final game of the year for Onalaska at UWL when they take on Central, but
that's going to be a huge.
They've got 3 big games down the stretch. You think the next 2 they should be winnable for them, and if they can beat Central,
I think Sparta's going to pose a little.
They will.
Bit
They
of
certainly
a threat.
will. They certainly will.
I don't think they're going to have an issue with Toma next week, and I don't want to sound negative about the Timberwolves, but the program still needs some work. And when you look at the matchup on paper, that is a winnable game for the Hilltoppers. But I also thought the Packers would beat Cleveland over the weekend, so we won't get into that. But Central's going to be a tough opponent at the end of the year, Aaron, and there's going to be a lot riding on that game. Playoff positioning, where you're going to be. Are you on the road in the first round? Do you have a home game? There's a lot of things at stake when that game comes to pass. And for Logan, you just 2 straight losses now. You went from being ranked 5th all the way down to 7th, and now probably unranked next week. But the most important thing is you got to find who you are, because I think you kind of lost a little bit of what you were doing right from the beginning of the year into this game, but you got to give credit to Anna's defense. Anna's defense was phenomenal tonight. They've only given up 21 points a game on average. A lot of that was against Reedsburg. If you go down the line, what they've done this season, that was a tough one, a lot of injuries, but tonight I think we saw the real Hilltoppers. I thought we saw them back tonight. And I do think, again, the coaching staff for Onalaska very prepared for Logan tonight. The kids were ready. They were in really good spots to take out Roberts and Czech and not let them take over the game. That was the key to victory tonight for the Onalaska Hilltoppers.
Your perfect landing spot after the game or anytime. Crossroads Bar and Grill, delicious burgers, sandwiches, and check out their ice cream parlor, Crossroads Bar and Grill in Onalaska.
Making me hungry, dude.
Is it time for retirement planning? Talk with Casey Vergine and the folks at Hansen & Associates. Private wealth advisory practice in La Crosse. Get the personal financial advice you need at Hansen and Associates. We'll take a break, and we will wrap some things up, and eventually we'll get you back to the studio for the Festival Foods postgame show. Don't go anywhere here on ESPN La Crosse.
Maybe you should have moved your car before the cheap guy roofer started.
Why?
Why monkey around when you can have professionals? Call Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction for all your roofing and siding needs. Kent Hammer A1 Roofing and Construction. Absolutely no monkey business.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill in downtown West Salem. It's the place to meet your friends before and after sporting events.
Dave Hunt here. We pride ourselves on being a family establishment. Hunter's Last Chance is a place you can bring the whole family before the game, after the game, or anytime. Enjoy our delicious burgers, sandwiches, and pizzas.
Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, downtown West Salem. Stop in for their made-from-scratch daily lunch specials. Hunter's Last Chance Bar and Grill, serving up the best burgers around downtown West Salem.
Hilltopper Refuse and Recycling Service, serving the Cooley region since 1983.
What I feel makes Hilltopper unique as a company is the biggest thing, it's a family-owned company.
I guarantee a customer, if they're unhappy, call me and we will make it right.
When you say you're going to pick up the material once a week, you do it. When you say you're going to take this material and recycle it, you do it. When you say you charge the same amount for the same service for other customers, that's what you do.
Hilltopper Refuse, serving the Cooley region.
Ken Hammer, A1 Roofing Construction, a trusted name in the Cooley region for generations, a proud sponsor of high school football. Cooley Golf Ball is your family fun place located at 100 Green Cooley Road in Onalaska. Stop in and visit their 8-lane bowling center, a proud sponsor of high school football, Cooley Golf Ball. That'll do it for us here on our video streaming side of things. If you want to catch the Festival Foods postgame show, you can do so over at ESPN La Crosse 105.5 on the radio. Otherwise, you can do so on our free mobile app. That'll do it for us here from Onalaska High School. Next week, we'll be at West Salem, GET at West Salem. Jeff, absent. Me, absent. Scotty, active. And he's going to carry the whole shebang.
I'm coming out of play-by-play retirement. This is something this network never wanted to happen.
We'll see how it goes next week. Hey,
yes.
Good luck.
Thanks, buddy.
Have some fun.
I will miss you guys.
West Salem and GET
Come
next
back
week.
balanced with bubblers.
Yeah. Our game of the week next week from West Salem with Scotty on the call with our – should I say it?
No.
Should I say it?
He said I can't talk about it.
Well, the Bobcat of the Cooley region guy will also be here. All right, that'll do it. We'll see you next week.